I think every time I hear this song, I like it a little bit more.
I do like it.
It reminds me of a movie I made in the early 80s.
Are you sure it wasn't the late 70s?
Late bloomer.
Late bloomer. Boy. Man, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
And we're back.
We are back.
So, but we never really left.
Well, no, I mean, to
It's
the audience.
How
to
long
the
has it been
studio
since we
audience,
recorded 2 episodes in one
been
night?
A long
Been a long
time.
A fortnight.
It's
Wait,
been
why can't
A
I?
long time.
I sound so quiet.
Oh, Smule. Dude, I have been having the best time on Smule.
What are you
What is-
talking about?
What is that?
Let's do the weekend review for me. Let's just do that.
We already. So this is the
No, this
tricky
isn't-
part. This is the tricky part about back-to-back episodes, right?
Right?
So we're in the studio. Wait.
Week.
Come on. Why you gotta cut me off? I feel so alienated.
Disregarded you.
I thought it'd be funny.
Oh my god, it was great.
First of all, my head is extremely dented from my Black Rifle hat
What a
because
loser.
Black Rifle is a sponsor of the podcast,
You look good.
Which I forgot to mention.
which I forgot to mention last episode.
We'll do it
job.
twice this time.
But Black Rifle is a sponsor of the show, so I said it twice. I made up for it.
yeah.
Dear Black Rifle, 20% off if you want to give them a try with the code Thin Blue Line. But it thin red lined my head.
What if they're like,
dented me.
we were counting on these guys.
We were
And
really
they
counting
let
on
us
these
down.
guys. You really let us down.
These were what made or broke us.
Dave doesn't drink
And
coffee. Hey,
I would drink coffee for.
The right amount of money.
I would do it for humanizing the badge.
That doesn't sound too bad, though. I think people need to make it.
I don't think
it's
you
gross.
understand how much I hate coffee.
That's pretty bad.
I'd rather drink. No,
I did try a pre-workout today that I really, really liked from Millicor, who's not a sponsor, but
But if they want to be.
if they want to be, they're Burn. So like they have different ones for like obviously like with creatine in it, but I didn't want creatine because I'm not going to jiu-jitsu to bulk up.
Right. Yeah.
So this stuff has like
Loser.
says the underpaid producer who hasn't ran in 8 months. It's got thermogenics in it.
I just eat the
And,
protein powder
so
right out of the bottle.
It's good, man.
Out of the bottle.
I just eat the
what
powder.
Else, what else do you call it? They come in like
He's like
giant pill
he's like the Cookie
capsules.
Monster on Sesame Street with protein powder. Just tossing it back.
There's powder everywhere on his cheeks and stuff.
It's not cocaine. I
His
swear.
sunburned cheeks.
Yeah, man. So it was really good, really tasty. Strawberry kiwi. Had some this morning for the first time.
Really?
I've never been a pre-workout guy, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to drink any coffee. I'm just going to have this with water. Shook it up, and it was great.
Can I just tell you that
Coffee ruins lives.
and
No,
you know,
really.
I don't get paid for this. Your Brave
Neither do I.
was like a pre-workout for me. Seriously, when I
yeah.
it was awesome. I really did enjoy it because I did it like remember I hadn't we've already talked about this. Hadn't slept, had to do jiu-jitsu. I did some I took a shot of Brave, if you will, and it's just I can't believe it actually makes a difference. Again, Monster, we talked about that too, how you kind of want to enjoy it's a thing that you just want to sip on and blah blah blah, where Brave is something you shoot and which I actually prefer that if I'm going to do like a workout or something, I prefer something, boom, shoot it out.
This pre-workout that I took today,
Shoot it out.
shoot it out.
Just shoot it right out.
Just shoot it everywhere.
Shoot it everywhere.
Do it now.
All over the place. I mean, if it gets anywhere, all over the walls, it
All
doesn't
over the
matter.
wall.
Just
Off
shoot.
track. Off
Doesn't
track.
even matter.
Off
Oh,
track.
still.
Off
but
track,
anyway,
off the cuff.
I seriously.
It's the essence of who we are.
So
We've gone
I don't
off
ever
the
do.
cuff.
I
75-25.
Yeah, I don't do pre-workout stuff. But the Brave was the first time I think I've ever tried anything like that affected me that.
I wish
that
I would
way.
have. I wish I would have brought some of this stuff to give you to try because you mix it with. I did a half dose. It literally says on there, start with a half to see how it makes you feel. And $100. Like I'm gonna do more tomorrow, but it was strawberry kiwi flavor, which is good. But you just literally
Same way
put it
for me when I tried cocaine for the first time. Same thing happened. I'm going to have some more tomorrow.
The best pre-workout.
Have some more of the cocaines.
Now that's nature's pre-workout.
Oh, it is.
That's a pre-workout for partying.
Like you said, pre. 'Cause
Pre.
when I'm partying, oh
yeah.
oh.
Oh yeah. You got to mix the uppers and the downers.
Don't
am I
make
right?
me
Am I
start
right?
laughing like an old guy who smokes.
I don't think we could recreate that. That's or I don't think.
I can. You know that. But
Yeah, but let's not do that.
People were almost
A lot of
harmed.
fanfare.
There's
A
a
lot of
there's a lot
fanfare.
of possible injuries last
there
week.
was. There probably was.
But it was good, man. And it's only six ounces of water, so like it's very easy to mix up. So
Did you get it as like somebody sent some to you, or did you buy it on your own? Like,
the guy that owns the company sent it to me.
okay.
And I was like, I don't really want to try. I was looking for something
If
to
you
try.
can give me something like a little bit to try, I would love that. Like I said before, like our jiu-jitsu,
This stuff is good, man, and it was tasty. But like I said, you just mix it up. So 6 to 8 ounces isn't a lot. Like that, the shot of Brave that you had was like what, like 3 ish. So you're talking double that. So it's not a crazy amount of
not
liquid
at
to
all.
ingest.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to sip on something.
Which I'm fine with. This if you're adding it to water, or whatever, you're just hydrating anyway. It's not.
Yeah, no, it was good. It worked. Like I took it at it said drink a half hour before exercise, so I had it at 11. I was on the way to jits, and 11:04. I looked at the clock when I felt.
felt
I'm
it already,
I'm
huh?
like, oh, I'm feeling some stuff.
That's what it was like with Braid
It's
for me.
happening!
Yeah, with Braid, man, I was like,
11:0
boom. I was like, what? I was like,
woo! Yeah, 4 minutes, and I was like, nice. But I didn't have the full dose, which I'm assuming might put me over the edge. I might jump off a building. I don't know what who knows what'll happen. But I did a half the first time, like, this feels good. That little niacin flush, a little bit of energy.
what if your body will kind of get used to something like that?
And it also has these BCAAs, branch chain amino acids, or something like that for recovery, like
what is it?
Faster healing. I'm
BCAAs,
like,
is it short for bukaka or like a?
oh boy.
What?
Yep. Oh boy, I'm leaving that alone. Leaving it alone.
You want to say something right now?
Yep.
You want to say something right now?
You're the one married to an Asian. That's all I'm going to say. And so
There's a cup. There's
no.
What?
Oh man.
Wait, can we go back? Let's just rewind that.
No,
it's there forever, man.
But there's going to be a lot of people in cars that rewind this on their Bluetooth and be like, they just listen to this part over and over and over and over.
I wonder if we'll get any responses from that.
Yeah, we might get some.
Well, I thought that's what
get
it's
some
short
hate
for,
mail.
though. Well, if you're just, it's an acronym.
Yeah, I don't think the 700 Club is going to like it when they listen to it. Pat Robertson is not going to be happy.
He is not going to approve of that message.
Yeah, nope, not at all. So
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
he's checked out.
Oh, no, he's
the
like,
UP squared is out.
he's like,
He's done. Yeah, clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack.
I was thinking about work. Not this work, other work.
oh, see, and that's why he's underpaid.
He did. He had like a trail of drool coming out of his mouth.
It wasn't even a big trail. It was like a lazy trail.
He's
It
at
wasn't
his computer. There's no finger movement. He's just like staring. I was like,
he's like a telemarketer. He's just.
I've been clicking when
his
you guys...
headphones are actually plugged into a documentary about dinosaurs. He's not. He doesn't even hear us. He's just over there like
It's on the Discovery Channel.
the Triceratops was best known for its 3 horns.
Morgan Freeman's narrating the
That was the
Discovery
last time we ever
penguins.
saw the T-Rex.
after the explosion. Sorry. Okay.
What's that meteor T-Rex?
Oh, what's the earthquake?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
guys, listen.
Wow.
We recorded 2 episodes today. Now, yeah, it's been a while. We've been going like week to week.
And that's been tough.
And it's been tough.
I think on all of us, actually.
It is. But probably more so you, since we don't record at your house.
That's true.
Which I suppose we could if we just pack up the mics and
Pack it right up.
Come on up there.
Pack it right in. Just pack it tight. Pack it real good. What? What? I'm just.
someone
We're making a lot of inferences here.
Dave the euphemism cop. That's what everybody affectionately calls him.
That's not a bad skit idea.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
That'd be a
And
funny
you do.
skit idea, like if you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh. That's it. We're doing it.
We got to do that.
I'm not the
we
skit
got to write
guy.
the skit. We got to
I'm
figure
not the
this out.
skit guy, but we have had some doozy ideas, and we have to put them to light.
We need to actually
I know,
put them into
I know.
practice.
We're so lazy.
That's
So
what it comes
damn
down to.
lazy.
It's just so easy to sit in front of a microphone and talk. You know?
Isn't it, though?
It is.
God. People-
I mean, this is really hard. I mean, we need your support.
No, for sure. And
Like,
people are like, oh, demanding this.
Patreon.
and,
And everything. It's not. It's easy on us. It's not easy equipment wise.
This
No.
notice, this like news story 32 minutes ago about the earthquake. Whoa! Small earthquake rattles southeast Michigan.
That's nice. Whoa. Like, who's the,
Who's the guy that? It's the intern.
Oh, God,
He's at
Dang it!
Wayne
Who let
State
him post that?
He's like he's like a California surfer come to Michigan. He's like, whoa. It's like, that's one, man.
Oh, we didn't do that last show. Oh, gosh, I'm
Mike.
slacking. Hold on. This is
Michael.
This is tradition.
Son of a bee.
We might have actually last episode
Effed
might have
up
been the
bad.
first time we did not have the whiskey cork pop.
It's because we were going live.
We were live on Twitch. That's why.
So it was like the most anticlimactic little like boop.
Was it though?
Yeah.
In the
it's
end,
whiskey.
Mike, it spoke volumes.
Sometimes silence says
It's
a
the
lot.
greatest lamb.
Which reminds me about the
Of
movie
the-
we need to talk about.
What movie?
A Quiet Place, bro.
Oh, he didn't
okay.
watch
I haven't watched it.
So what? I want to talk about it.
Bro, dog, what? Bro.
Bro dog. Bro Cephas. Bro Ham.
There you go.
Bro Ham.
You floppy wiener.
Bro Your mom's a
Bro.
floppy wiener. Your face is a
You
floppy wiener.
dong.
You dong.
Oh my god. you guys are 12.
You're about as smart as my dong.
Am I the only adult here? This is ridiculous. Because you do not want to rely on me to be adulting.
Yeah, you know what? You can tickle my ding-along. Ding-a-ling. Wait. No, not ding-along. Ding-a-ling. It's been so long since I said it, I don't even remember what it was.
Go back to the drawing board.
Okay, back to the clean.
Yeah. Oh, wait. What were we just talking about?
Oh, this is a.
This is the week in review.
We were
Here's a
talking about the
website.
earthquake.
We fell into the earth. We had an earthquake.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
We
recording
had
two
a
episodes.
literal
We're
earthquake.
recording 2 episodes at a time.
Yeah.
So as we were here in the studio just moments ago,
Yeah.
during the
moments.
first
Wow.
episode, we all
felt a
felt
freight
this-
train go underneath our
felt
feet.
like
and
like,
we're in the basement.
like a train underneath our feet,
yeah.
but we're on the bottom floor.
yeah.
In the basement.
Yeah.
Literally, the earth is under our feet.
And thankfully, it didn't take long for the reports to come out
The
that there
Googles.
was from the Googlies, and
Because
there
we were anticipating that our survival plan that you've heard about in other episodes
yeah. I mean,
was
Mike,
going to be enacted.
Mike literally had his finger on the red button. I don't know why we put it up like that, and I don't know why he's
It doesn't
in charge
actually
of it.
go into anything. It's just more symbolic.
Yeah, it's
it
not-
lights up.
Yeah,
just as a symbolism.
It just
like
illuminates. It's an
it's,
LED.
It's go time.
Yeah, it's not even an LED. It's just incandescent.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, it has wires going into a potato to power it, like a science fair.
It's from. It's actually an old prop from the original Star Trek series. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, but I'm a collector. Okay, I don't want to get into it.
I'm a collector.
I speak Klingon. Okay, but I'm just a moderate fan.
I'm a modern fan.
I go to conventions biannually, and I speak Klingon. But that's it. That's the extent.
biannually,
And I collect
annually.
old props of Star Trek. I named the underpaid producer's birth certificate name is James T. Kirk. But I mean, outside of that,
I'm not a fan.
I'm just a
I don't
normal
even care.
guy. I'm just a normal guy.
Do you watch Black Mirror?
Have
you seen that episode?
Hold on.
Black Mirror is a good show.
I have watched
Yeah.
the first 5 episodes.
Of the first season?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Were you not like so like the first season really screwed me up, and I almost didn't watch the second season or the
Really?
I mean the first episode.
What's the very first episode? The pig one?
The
pig
pig
one.
one.
Man, that was messed up.
No, it was messed up. That's why I was like, I don't know.
I
if
was
I
intrigued.
Can, I don't know if I can do this. Like, it's a lot to like. I have to invest a lot.
Well, I was asking myself when the prime minister was pelting away at the pig. Can I, like
he's throwing
the underpaid,
snowballs at
like the
somebody.
underpaid producer on his honeymoon.
right, exactly.
No, I wasn't calling your girlfriend a pig, by the way. I was like just
Yeah, there
I was
was
more
absolutely no
referencing
relation
the action
to the pelting.
I was more talking about the thrusting action.
The pelting.
Okay, stop. We don't need. Why? Why?
You know, like the literal, like the thrust, like you're just giving it to her.
Stop.
No, but after you're married, I mean, we're not saying
After you're
before.
married, we're not encouraging anything premarital here.
Hey, relax. We're not saying that you're, man.
We are not condoning anything outside of the confines of matrimony.
Jeez.
We're just
calm
preparing
down
you.
with that.
You're not excited about this?
You're making this uncomfortable for everybody.
I just feel like it's disrespectful to her.
Whoa, you're making
who?
this uncomfortable for
It's
everybody.
not about her. It's not about her.
Oh, well, kind of.
No, it's about...
she would be involved, so...
It's about longevity. It's about the exertion, the sweat. I mean, just relax. You don't have to hear about all your
thrill
particulars.
of the agony of defeat. Wait, the thrill of
You have to think about all your...
Anyway.
The experience of the whole... I mean,
We
come
had an
on.
earthquake, is the point.
Yeah, that's all we're trying to say is we had a freaking earthquake, the kind that you're going to feel on your wedding night. God, that's not that hard to understand.
Is that an earthquake? No, baby. That's just me.
I think I tooted a little bit.
Okay. We got a lot on. There's a lot on the agenda, like mentally, like tick, 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 running through my head here. We got to get
Those are
Apparently
antennae.
my antenna. I'm picking up a lot of topics.
Apparently, you're throwing a telegram out there. You're like, tick, 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 tick,
Send
tick.
help. That's I was trying to remember my Morse code.
That's what
for
it
the
was.
earthquake.
I was going to say because we thought like we were going to go out there. It was going to be like the road.
I thought everything was going to be decimated.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
going to be foggy.
It'd be old like whale carcasses on the washed up from
Right.
Yeah,
the
but what
lakes.
would you have done if we couldn't contact
the
our
plan.
whole family?
Follow
I
the
have
plan.
my
What if it
gun
was
and
just
he's
us
got whiskey.
who was
We're
alive?
not far from part of the plan.
I know, but what if...
The first part of the plan, if you know what I mean.
The first responsibility I have is very close to where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
I know where it is.
And so
Okay.
that's when my responsibilities would kick in, and then we would have to advance that. You
Can't
know.
Yes.
give out the details.
I don't even
because,
want him to know right now.
Quite honestly,
I feel like
well,
he
he
is
was questionable because he chose his girlfriend's family over us.
Oh,
But I'm saying,
absolutely.
what if they all
and we
died
chose
out
and we
there?
chose his girlfriend's
What
father
if we
over
did
him.
What if we did an? Yes, we did. What if we did an
Didn't even
emergency
take long.
wedding? Like I am an ordained minister in the state of Michigan.
So am I.
I could just hurry. Are you really?
I married.
Up top. Yeah.
I married.
Pastor bros.
I married my buddy Eric and his wonderful bride Rhiannon.
Nice. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So we can marry. We'll co-officiate.
I actually
we
oh my
marry
God,
you
yes.
first thing after the major earthquake that decimates everything.
I actually had them quoting Conan the Barbarian.
for their vows.
Yeah, up top. It was awesome, man.
Nice.
You're a lucky man.
No,
you know,
I'm
I would just like
not.
now.
I
I
would
want
just
him
like-
to survive.
I would just like to point out for the listening
He's
audience.
gonna marry something.
This
don't
episode
give a shit what it
is
is.
delivering on all freaking cylinders right now.
Oh yeah.
You know why?
Face melting.
Because we are just rolling with it off the cuff.
Oh yeah. We are grinding the
We are
gears.
pistoning this
Face
episode
melting. Driving all 8 cylinders. Just.
like in a V.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh.
wait, no, a straight 8.
Nay. No, it'd be a V. Let's
be
do
a V. Let's do a
a
V.
V.
Yeah, Vs are
dual
cool. Vs are
overhead
cool.
cams, just rocking it
Dual
out.
exhaust. Dualies.
Quadruple exhaust.
Lots of dualies.
Du-
It's lifted. It's on dubs.
Wait.
Yes.
Up top.
Up top. Whoa, we're right here.
Oh,
we
man.
are right here.
Right there. Dang
Man,
it.
you can't.
And you're marrying something. One way or the other.
You cannot pay for this kind of entertainment.
No, you cannot.
You can. You can go on
You're
Patreon.
the
$1.
luckiest
It's
man.
$1 a month.
Yeah,
Actually,
no,
you can actually pay for
You
this.
can actually physically.
You can donate
metaphysically,
real money.
Socially pay for this.
Pay for this.
Yeah.
And we thank you. Primarily because Dave needs gas money.
I do.
And that's really what it comes down to.
I'm Poe.
I'm Poe.
I'm Poe. I'm Poe.
So, I would like to point out that we have traveled a little bit off the path, but that's okay.
Maybe a
That's what we
little
do. We follow the 75-25. I embrace it.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, when you brought that up the last, it was perfect. for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So, we had an earthquake while we were filming.
we almost died.
Essentially, we're
building
lucky
came
to
down.
be. We're lucky to be here.
Yeah, we thought there was an apocalypse. We were ready.
I discovered that Dave has superhuman strength. He
Yeah.
is my superhero.
He's my
The wind beneath your wings, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you ever know that you were my hero?
You're everything that I ever need. Yeah. But and you didn't hear the song Big John, the old country song.
No.
Big John. Big John.
Yeah, I think I did. That sounds familiar.
Big Bad John.
I do. No, I've
Yep.
heard that.
Yeah. So if you listen to it again, it's about the miner Big John,
Oh,
AKA Dave,
holding up everything.
the mine so everyone could escape.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a great song.
I like it.
Yeah. So
And that would
Call me
hurt your
Big
back,
John.
which we're going to talk about.
well,
The topic of the day is taking.
Thank you. Yes. It's a great song.
Every morning at the mine,
Yes.
you could see him arrive.
It's a
He
great
stood
song.
6'6" and weighed 245. Kind of.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nair at the hips.
You're not 6'6". You're not 245.
With heels
but it's
on.
close.
I am. You know that.
You know that.
You know this,
You most
Michael.
you sent.
You
I
know
sent
what?
you pictures.
You absolutely know that because you sent me the heels.
You know what? I like songs that tell a story.
Oh, that one tells the story the whole time. It's awesome.
Sort of like Nicki Minaj.
If you've
music.
never heard it, if you've never heard Big John, guys and gals, do yourself a favor.
After
I love
this episode, don't leave us.
Oh, if you even think about leaving, you're going to miss so much stuff. You can't even rewind at this point.
I understand. Actually, factory settings are now. If you leave off the cuff, Big John won't play
Ever.
on your devices.
Ever.
So,
any of your devices.
if you wanna ever
Actually,
hear
it's
it,
kind
I
of
would-
like
I would-
Wi-Fi connected. Like it knows like proximity.
Right. Actually.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Scientifically.
That's what she said.
It is what she said.
Okay.
Jimmy Dean lived from 1928 to
sausage guy?
2010.
Did he really live that long?
Yeah.
I did
He was
not know.
alive to see MacGruber.
Or at least know that it was filming at the time.
Let's see.
Or no, it was in production.
And something tells me that he
Okay.
was sadly disappointed in the whole idea of it. He's probably like,
He left on his deathbed 2 tickets prepaid to go see MacGruber to
He's
his
like-
wife and her future suiter.
can you imagine that poor guy?
Hold on.
Like
Oh,
I
don't
actually feel
exile
bad
that.
because I'm thinking,
What is he saying?
Man,
He leans in.
and then he laughs.
Okay, so he died. If I do this math right,
Holding up a mine.
Oh my
like
goodness.
21 or 22 days after MacGruber came out.
He
So
saw
it's
MacGruber.
possible.
I'm
He
convinced.
saw MacGruber.
Definitely saw MacGruber.
Guys, Dean saw MacGruber. You see MacGruber too. Mike,
I gotta
you got to
see
see MacGruber now.
Well, I haven't had time. I mean, people are gonna think
If
a week
Jimmy
has
Dean-
a week has passed and wonder
Yeah.
why I haven't
Well,
still
you've been
seen
busy.
MacGruber.
If Jimmy
You've been
Dean
busy.
has seen MacGruber, then you can.
That's right.
This
And
is
you've
sort of
been-
like-
you've been busy between this podcast and the last, so you haven't had enough time.
Exactly. I should have. If
Even
I
I
could,
can
if I
recognize
could have
that.
seen MacGruber in the 6 minutes between recording episodes, I would be okay. But yeah, so don't hate me just yet.
That's right.
audience, for not having
Yeah.
seen MacGruber. Or what else was I supposed to see? There was something else that came up last episode.
What the hey? What the hell was it?
Huh?
Well, you probably just have to listen to it back, I guess.
I
don't
searched
know.
up, did Jimmy Dean watch MacGruber? And nothing popped up.
Well, he wasn't going to tell us.
Sources say that of course he would have seen it.
He was at the red
People
carpet
who
release.
people who knew him best swear that he would have saw MacGruber because he was a big fan.
Somehow, I wonder if we put a meme out there, if it would actually go through.
How many likes can this guy get for seeing MacGruber?
He's like,
This guy saw MacGruber on his deathbed. What's your excuse?
Cause of death? Natural causes.
hell yeah, the guy was like 80-some, 90 years
81.
old. Jeez, oh, Pete's. I want to live to be 60. Wait,
Country music singer and sausage company founder Jimmy Dean passed away.
He really
at
was
his,
the sausage
at
guy.
his
Yep.
Enrico, Virginia home this weekend at the age
Told
of
you, dude.
81.
No way.
Awesome, right?
He really is the Jimmy Dean sausage guy?
So how can you not see MacGruber? You're like, wait, that doesn't make sense.
Doesn't
Damn
make
it.
sense. Jimmy Dean loved MacGruber.
Isn't that?
By golly, I will see it. I will honor his legacy.
He was in hospice for 4 months, holding on until he could see MacGruber.
He's like, he sees the
It's
MacGruber
okay.
trailer.
You can go.
He's
It's
like-
okay.
He's like, not until I see it.
Give me a sausage link.
You guys sound
And
like dying
take
wizards.
me to MacGruber.
You don't sound like old people.
They
You
took
sound
his
like
hospice bed into Cinemark or
And
or into MJR or whatever, and they
Some guy
they
looked
put
at
him in
him.
the handicap section
Some guy-
to watch MacGruber. He passed away in the theater watching MacGruber,
And during
with
that-
a single tear flowing down his face in the last part of the credits.
and a smile. And
Somebody
He died with a smile on his face.
During that sex scene, he's like, he's like
No,
this.
what-
He's like,
what happens
he's like
is-
this.
Somebody's like,
God,
Jimmy
yes.
Dean, is that you? And he goes, MacGruber.
Oh my god, we laughed way too hard for this.
This is entirely.
I'm crying.
We haven't even.
This
been
isn't even.
drinking.
This isn't even real.
Oh my god. Poor Jimmy Dean. Oh my god.
God
I
rest
love
Jimmy
his
Dean's soul.
sausages.
We just roasted his whole life.
He didn't even stand a chance. I
Like, it
love
was
this
nothing.
guy.
I was 11.
And you know, every person makes fun of his sausage. Like, and you know,
It is the only sausage I will buy in my house forever.
You know that for some reason, you know damn well that Jimmy Dean at one point made fun of his own sausages. Like, I'm the only sausage they eat in their house, like something like that. You know, you know
he told
damn
the wife.
well.
That joke was so worn out.
Oh.
You want a little bit of Jimmy Dean tonight? You know that happened.
You want some sausage for dinner? You know darn well that thing was
If
so
you know what I
overplayed.
mean.
And his wife was like, "Yes, if I know what you mean, Jimmy. You say it every time, every time."
Oh man,
Wow.
that was a good journey.
Man,
That was
I am
so
so glad that that
How
that
do
turn.
how do we get from earthquake to
Oh.
that? I don't know.
Jimmy Dean sausaging his wife.
Laying down the sausage, grilling the sausage.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
So
I think
yeah.
we're really connecting last episode to this
think that
episode
you're-
very well.
Wow, yeah, it's a great segue, right?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you know what? But we were talking about the week in review, and I was talking about Smule, and that's how we kind of like got that.
Okay, so you're now this is the what I was saying was the challenging part about doing a podcast back to back is our main segments that we have right now,
Right.
which we need some new segments. We're open to suggestions. But we have the week in review and in
Yeah.
the news
Yeah.
are sort of like the staples so far.
Right.
But when you've done the week in review and
Yeah,
then you're
it's
filming
10 minutes
filming and
earlier
recording
or-
another
or an
podcast
hour earlier.
immediately back to back,
You can't just keep repeating the same.
how do you
news.
do the week in review
Yeah.
again?
Well, luckily, I have a horrible
Luckily,
memory.
You have something that popped up for
Yeah.
the week in review.
Yeah. So
Smule.
Smule is an app that you can get, and
Does it get people across the border?
no, that's Mule.
Oh,
yeah,
no
no,
S.
totally,
No S.
totally the same.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
it
so,
is. It's like
yeah.
Waze for illegal immigrants.
Yes, and so you like just put it on your app and like, hey, I need a ride, and so that's
And
what
your Smule will pick you up.
your Smule will pick you up, and that's
So it's
how
like
it goes.
Uber, Lyft, and Waze in one thing to get illegals across the
That's
border.
Exactly, it gets 5 stars too.
Oh,
So
well, I'll rate it.
I
That
am
sounds
going-
good. I approve.
matter of fact, I'm going on.
Discounted for sanctuary
I have
states.
15 minutes. I have to,
I'm picking someone up actually very soon at the border.
Say,
All these illegals don't like Canada now because of the earthquake that we experienced.
Yeah.
it was centered in Amherstburg,
they're going
Canada.
south now.
Now they're coming across to Detroit. So you got
I am
the
gonna
call
need my pistol.
to
So
be a Smule.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
So
this app?
Smule is it's basically a enormous karaoke app.
What?
It is, Mike. That's why I don't know how you don't even know about it. Because Mike,
Musically?
if
Is it
nobody-
like musically?
I know what.
Yeah.
I know what Smule is.
Yeah,
but-
if people don't know, it's a giant karaoke app. People can actually add their music to it. So
What's the difference between Smule and musically?
I don't know musically. I don't know.
Anybody know?
Duet of the Week by Smule. Let's listen to it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
By Smule.
You can do duets. You can do a solo. You can do a group sings. Like, yeah, dude, it's awesome.
Should we do a Smule
Well,
on the
is
show?
it not? Oh.
So wait,
Hold
go
on.
real quick. Can you do me a favor? Can you go to Ed Sheeran? So you actually have actual singers. They
You want me to
do
go to Ed Sheeran Smule
Yeah, yeah.
He
Just
does
type him
Smule?
in.
and YouTube?
Dude.
He does
No.
Smule?
Type in
Or his songs
just
are on
in
Smule?
He does songs of his own. He'll do like
That doesn't
so
make
that
any
you can
sense.
do
Okay,
a
all right. Let's
collab.
see.
like
Let's play this.
I don't understand
do
this
one
at
with
all.
Oh, that's an ad.
Musically, you just
You're an
lip sync to a song,
You're an idiot.
no,
Thanks.
right?
not karaoke.
Alright.
Okay,
mate.
is he with somebody or no?
Let's give
Yes.
this,
Okay, let's just hear
a
it.
go.
So he,
Sorry if I
Ed
messed this
Sheeran
up.
does it, and you sing
When I was
the,
6 years old, I broke
you
my
do the
leg.
collab for it. So he's in a studio right now.
Let's see if this is bad.
I get to go in
Yeah,
a
you
studio
don't know.
with
I
Ed
was
Sheeran.
running from my brother and his friends.
So you just sing into your own phone, and you just do a collab with him.
Tasted the sweet perfume of the
See, this is just somebody else.
mountain grass I wrote down.
See?
what?
I was a young girl.
So people can just join in.
It amazes me that
So, like,
something called
Seal-
Smule becomes popular.
That's what, well, so like
a
Seal,
weird name.
like Seal does "Kiss with a Rose," you know.
That's his only song ever.
It doesn't matter. He still does like people, but people would like to do like a collab, you know. So I've been having fun because I put it out on my Snapchat, and
You've been
there's-
singing on Smule?
yeah.
What?
Yes, it's fun, man. I
gotta
don't have to be
get this.
great. You do. So this is. Oh, so
No,
here's the deal.
just to watch you, not to do it.
Oh yeah, it's fine. So this is the thing. Wait, that's coming from a guy who's got a really good voice. So Mike,
No.
you guys may not know that Mike actually has a really good voice. Okay, he's quite the crooner. I've always thought he's had a great voice,
It's not unusual to be loved
except for right
by
now. He's
David.
horrible.
What?
So
That's your dad's name.
So Smule is one of
his
those things
name.
where Mike would
It's
do
both
great
their
at.
names.
Yeah, or is it? I don't know. So there's people like will join in, and it's a lot of fun. So guys, like I'll hit people up on Snapchat, hey, guys, Smule, blah blah blah, and then people are joining. So like I have like it's called the VIP. It's just a membership. So I spent the money like and
How
I have
much
it for
money?
a year, $40 for the year. So I can.
This is serious.
Yeah, it's fun, dude.
You're committed to this.
Well, because it enables me to like create a duet, and then
Man, that's like
people on Snapchat like they can join in and have fun, and they can do it for free. So you don't have to pay
That's
money.
a couple hours of work that you put into paying for Smule.
Yeah, it's fun, dude. And
Well,
people
he works
enjoy it.
overtime every day. so.
every effing day, butthole. You turd.
You floppy wiener.
Yeah,
You dong.
we have to put the
You
other one out
ding-a-ling.
before this one so they get it. But so I've been having a great time. So that's my week. Like I've been having fun, man. People like.
Oh, all right. Have you played Quiz App?
No, I haven't. But let me just finish this off real quick. If my thing is, if you don't have it, you don't have to have a membership to do Smule. Just have fun. If you think you have a horrible voice, I don't care. Just enjoy it. And I do I just do pretty easy songs because I'm not.
You know what?
I'm no Mike the Cop. So that's for sure.
So,
So-
my girlfriend and I, she is obsessed with these singing apps because she
Does
sings
she do
and
Musical.ly?
all that stuff. No, but she
It doesn't matter.
Apparently
You don't
she's
have
not
to
that
be.
obsessed.
But we'll go. No, we watch people singing, and oh my goodness, we just make fun of all the people.
Well,
How's
some
that?
pe- okay, so let's
It's
be honest.
awful, but
not
dude,
everybody's good.
Dude, no, it's
But
really
it's
bad.
one of those apps
it gets
where
really bad.
Well, Smule can have some people who aren't great either. Like but that's kind of not the point of like
Aren't
people
great
are just
is
having
putting
fun.
it nicely.
So what? People are having fun. Let them sing and have
let
fun,
him have fun,
man.
man. It's all about having fun.
It is, man.
It is.
It's
man.
one of those guys.
Let him have fun, man.
Hey,
Come on,
Judgy
man.
McJudgeon over here.
Judgy
Hey,
McJudgerson?
Hey, Johnny Judge. Mm-hmm. Judge Johnny.
Who's Johnny? She said, and tried to
See?
look the other way.
I can't stop looking at your eyes.
Who was that? DeBarge? Yes.
El DeBarge.
El DeBarge.
Yep.
Also, part of El DeBarge was in the old movie The Last Dragon with Bruce Leroy.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Shogun. Show enough.
Wow.
Shogun. I love that movie.
Wow. You are really going old school on us.
I am the master.
I mean, you're not
the
going
master.
2010, but you're
No.
going old school.
As I made Anna and Josiah watch that movie, and they loved it.
MacGruber.
No, not yet. They will though. They'll love MacGruber
I'm sure
too.
they will.
They won't get it. They never watched MacGyver, so they won't get like the.
It doesn't matter. It makes no sense anyway. So anyway, so
All right,
Smule's
so
been fun.
Smule was your week in review.
I've been having a great time. Enjoying it, guys. Have fun.
I
have the voice of a songbird.
Some people call me the songbird of my generation.
Right, those who have heard me.
For those who have heard me, I don't want to wake up Robert and Nancy.
Had a cold.
Yeah, we still haven't done our Step Brothers quote off yet.
No.
People saying we laugh just a little too loud.
Can I do a duet with Will Ferrell on
We
Smule?
stand just a little too close.
Loge.
We stare just a little too long. Maybe they're seeing something
We don't, darling. Let's give them something to talk about.
Let's give them
Something to talk about. How about love, love, love?
I don't know. I don't want to sing too loud. I don't want to wake up Robert and Nancy. My throat's sore. I've had a sore throat for a month and a half. And this
Doesn't he
is
say,
not
like,
an
dude?
acoustic environment that's suitable to request this from me.
To request this
you
from
gotta
me.
know.
He had to.
You gotta know.
He had to completely
Dude.
just improvise that entire line.
Every part of it.
Can you imagine trying not to laugh when that's happening?
yeah.
I just can't imagine how many times they were laughing
no,
on set
I
when
can't.
that was happening.
Yeah. This is when he had the Chewbacca mask sitting on there.
Yeah, and he like takes it off.
This is me.
This is so ridiculous.
I felt like I was hovering above myself.
That's right. Your voice is a mixture of Fergie.
in Jesus.
Excellent. All right, we'll count that as the week in review.
Yeah.
Do we even have any
News?
news that was
Earthquake.
not?
Just the earthquake.
We already did that.
Yeah,
what we thought
didn't
was a
play the
tornado
music before.
or
We didn't
an
play the music,
underground
though.
train.
Okay, do the music real
Do
quick.
the music.
We're doing the in the news music.
Yeah, we
Come
have to.
on. That's right, Mike. Today in the news.
3.5 magnitudinal earthquake.
point
has
6.
Magnitudinal.
3.6. This just in is 3.6. That tenth of a point reached all the way into downriver Detroit, where in the Off the Cuff podcast they felt the earthquake under their feet and almost implemented a last-ditch effort at apocalypse living.
I was told that at that point, the underpaid producer felt like he was on his wedding night.
Also, we discovered that inside the underpaid producer's pants was an accident. And he would later say that he wasn't scared, that he just is on some medication that makes him incontinent.
I don't even know what to do right now.
Wait, don't mute me! Don't mute me! I've been muted! He's wielding his power again. Someone stop him. You might think we've had a lot of whiskey, and we really
have not.
and we
at
really
all.
have
This
not.
is just how we are. I never drink whiskey.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. So
We brought the underpaid producer to tears talking about MacGruber,
Oh my
of all
gosh.
things.
And
No,
no, Jimmy Dean sausaging his
Jimmy
wife.
Dean.
That's what got me.
This is the sound of his his hospice bed wheeling into the movie theater.
it's all squeaky.
Do you want popcorn, Jimmy Dean?
MacGruber.
I just want MacGruber.
Just play the fucking film.
I don't have much time.
Oh my God, let's get this laughing
and
all
we're
over again. Oh my God,
my head
So-
hurts from like the headphones and laughing.
Oh my God. So the focus. today
The topic is your back is jacked.
is
It's whack.
it's wickety whack.
Your
bro.
back is wiggity wiggity whack.
yeah. It's so there is
So we're gonna talk about
how to prolong.
spinal health.
I don't even know. Well, really, it's about prolonging how to prolong our careers. I think really what it comes down to.
Cops are like, who do I say something the other day to? Like, oh, I was making a video, like a video message for someone with your friend Officer Daniels, and when don't worry, he's not listening at this point. He's already checked out. And I said, like,
I heard he can't
to
get
a
it
police
up no more.
police
Did you watch our Man on the Street video?
No.
We talked about that last episode, I think.
Oh, I know, but still, it was so funny.
It was funny. We'll play it for him before he
Yeah,
before he
I
goes home.
appreciate it.
So I told somebody we were sending a message basically to a graduating police academy class and said, like, welcome to the back pain club or something
yes,
like that.
right.
Because it's going to happen. Like, you put the gun belt on,
Yeah.
and you carry it around for years, it's going to jack with your back. It's going to. It has to. It's science.
Yeah, and not just that, but an even greater contributor to that is being in a scout car for as long as we are every day.
Yes, in and out.
It's horrible.
Yes.
So, and that's what really also destroys your lower back as well. And so I have a picture that I am willing to show because I'm a nice guy, I'm very giving. I'm a thoughtful God.
This doesn't violate HIPAA?
It does in this case. Look at my balls. No. So can we see, can they see? Okay, so I don't know.
You're good.
Can you point out where like my good stuff is and where my so you can see like the
Yeah, right there.
proper
Stay there.
gaps, right?
We're good.
Good. As it gets below the hips, it goes away, and then below that, it disappears, right?
That's bad.
So
That's
keep in
bad.
mind, this is what it looks like. This is all I've ever done was actually push a scout car, right? So I've never
bad.
worked. I've never worked a bureau, and obviously, I think that anybody over 40 is going to have some lower back pains. I think regardless of what you do, but in the end, when you see that that's what it does to your back, we try to. I think it's time that police departments kind of got out of like the caveman days and started getting with kind of like utilizing technology, the times, what's really working, what's
But
not.
Dave, we would look too militarized.
Well, and there's a thing, right? Because I know that a lot of our surrounding agencies actually already use external vests, and I know
Yes.
external vests would help a lot because what you're doing is you're taking that weight off of your hips.
Yeah, the agency I
Which
left
are real- it's
went
what-
to
what
external
messes
vests
your-
before I left. I knew I was on
Yeah.
my way out, so I didn't spend the money on it. But
Right. Because they can be expensive. And,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
which okay.
by the time you get the vest and then you get the Molly system to like hook it all up and
Yes.
get everything where you want it, it can be pricey.
Yeah, it can be very pricey, but honestly, in the end, I think well worth it. So, my suggestion to anybody with back pain, any young officers, any officer in general, is think about what you saw on my X-ray. After 20 years, that's the toll that it takes. It's not from anything else. I haven't been in car accidents where I've had back injuries or anything like that. But think about that. Hopefully there's some administration that sees things like that and say, you know what, we have to do something because we need to prolong these officers' lives. Not just that, but it also helps with insurance, right? So if I have a healthy
absolutely.
back, I'm not spending money on MRIs and everything else. And that's really what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to and again, I think that's where police departments fall behind is we don't offer programs for gym or workouts or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Some do, but I know most do not. We want to work on after the problem already happens. We say, okay, we'll work on that. But we don't want to be preventative,
Right.
And so you see the result of that, where maybe an external vest, or quite honestly, and I used to be one of those guys when I used to see the arch support in the car seats.
Yeah.
I was like, who did this? This is ridiculous. I can't even move around. Now I'm like, this thing doesn't even pop out enough for me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so. Invest in, I know Amazon sells little arch support things for your back. You do, guys and gals, I say that, I mean, everybody, invest in yourself. And hopefully, again, administration sees things like this and they see the pain that it actually causes, the hospital bills that are incurred, the doctor bills, the MRIs, all that other stuff that's trying to keep us in a scout car. The things that are trying to keep us in a scout car, the problem is everything's working against us of staying in scout cars for as long as we are. And nowadays, as benefits are diminishing, people are staying in scout cars longer. So it's not unusual to have officers who are approaching 60 years old.
Oh my goodness.
In the future, especially, they will still be pushing scout cars, and
I
that
just
is
can't
going to
imagine,
be.
dude.
It's going to be the medical price. It's going to be astronomical.
Yeah.
It's going to be astronomical. So that was kind of my thing. Like, let's save ourselves. Let's do the right thing. Let's prolong our careers.
Can you imagine if they would actually require people to be fit? Like
It's-
to actually wouldn't that be a cheaper alternative than to all the medical care that comes as a result of being out of shape and injured from your back and all that stuff? Like, what if we actually paid, gave $100 a month, so $1,200 a year to each employee.
That's different.
To actually stay in shape to take
Yes.
care of their bodies, so that the things that are inherent to the job that are going to work against it, we try to hedge that a little bit.
And we have so much working against us, right? I think that you brought up a good point is, in the end, we can't really, especially as benefits diminish and go away, to expect that we're just going to say, like, hey, look, you have to be in this kind of shape if you're going to be a police officer.
Right.
But, like you just mentioned, we can throw out incentives to stay in shape.
Right.
We can, you could do bonuses. I'm not even saying like you have to. I'm just, I'm not looking for a handout of
Right.
But those are the things that make people like, want to do certain things, especially if it benefits themselves or their family or whatever. And it's a fraction of what it costs for an MRI. Like if I have one MRIs are like between $3,000 and $5,000.
It's insane, dude.
Yeah, and if I have 3 or 4 of those in my career, or 5 or 6, as time progresses, I mean, what was the cost there? If we would have moved to, and again, I'm not saying that external vests are the cure-all. I'm not saying that by any means, but if there were ways that we could figure out to keep backs healthy, people healthy, the price savings would have been astronomical.
The reason for exterior vests, military or police, has never been to look intimidating.
No, and it should
It
never
has
have
always been an intelligent decision of how to distribute weight and equipment.
The only argument against it, the only one, there's only one argument, is they think that it looks militarized or unprofessional. That's the only argument. There's about 15,000 reasons why they're a good
traditional
thing.
look that it's supposed to be, whatever.
And again, if we could break from that caveman aspect and get on to what's going to save people, or at least prolong health.
Right.
I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to
I'm
maintain
all for a
the
softer
rest.
look.
This is as good as it gets for me.
Dude, screw that. Like I say, yeah, give me denim. I'll wear jeans to work and whatever, and an exterior vest that says police. Give it to me. I'm fine. Let's wear polos and khakis.
Polos look extremely professional.
Get a polo and some khaki. Like I say 5'11". You know what I'm talking about, like BDU style khakis with boots. You look clean and professional.
Absolutely,
but look casual. You don't have to look intimidating, and then have your exterior vest that you can actually put your equipment on. Nothing changes when you wear an exterior vest from what you carry on your belt.
And
All the tools are the same.
Right, and not just that.
It doesn't make the police more capable of brutality.
no, and that's where I was going to go with, Mike, is in the end, it's how an officer carries themselves is really what dictates everything.
Yeah.
So you could have an officer come in full SWAT gear, but if he treats people with courtesy and compassion, then they're going to have nothing but nice things to say, more than likely.
Right.
So in the end, it doesn't matter, and so I don't know. It's again, if we could just break out of that,
Yeah. Well, I think that sort of falls on, police departments, police administrations, like getting a clue about that stuff, and then it falls on us too, though, to be like, I mean, we kind of choose a sport that beats our bodies up in terrible ways. That's
true, and that is on us for sure.
That's on us, but I mean, it's very job applicable, and it's fun.
Yeah,
but
well, it's extremely job because I can, to be able to a little bit of knowledge goes a long way, and so if I'm able to help control a subject without injuring them or myself or any other officers, then I didn't do a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. It's a good day. It's a great day,
So, but we have that responsibility too, because there are guys that will sit back and complain that the department's not doing anything for their back or health while they mow down on 2 bags of Flamin' Hot Cheetos and don't exercise or whatever it is. So they need to take that responsibility, to say
we all have that responsibility.
I should take responsibility for my health, my well-being, and if no one else is going to help take care of me, I'm going to help take care of me, whatever it takes. So we should at least have that mindset if we're going to be doing the job, we need to be able to do the job.
Yeah.
And that's important.
And I think that's why why having Mark in when he came, if you never heard, if you didn't catch
What
the
did we call
podcast
that episode?
with Mark,
What was that titled?
Oh, it was a very strange one. I remember I texted you, I was like, I do not agree with this title.
What did we call it?
Is whiskey a super
Is whiskey a superfood?
superfood? Yeah.
Yes.
And so, but Mark is a personal
That was like
trainer
a
in this-
2-hour-long episode.
and he is awesome.
But he's super knowledgeable.
yeah,
and
he's super knowledgeable.
Went by fast.
And that was one of the things is keeping yourself in shape. Keeping and you don't have to work that hard, right? I mean, but like you said, you're wolfing down Cheetos. Fine. It's your prerogative. You do whatever you want.
America.
But at least don't bitch about it if you're when you're
Right.
I don't know. It's again there are certain responsibilities I believe that the department has, and I believe there's many responsibilities that we have. And if the department can meet those responsibilities, then as a big giant non-greasy rusty wheel that keeps trying to spin around, pushed by Conan the Barbarian in a small circle, then the least that we can do is try to also kind of match that as best we can.
Yeah.
If not for ourselves, but for our family and for ourselves,
absolutely.
but especially for our family. And not my friends, though. I have no friends. So, and that's why Mark was really, and we would like to have Mark again back on the show live, right?
We want to have Mark on the show, so maybe we can, because we're going to buy a couple of weeks of time here because we've recorded two at the same time. So maybe like 2 weeks from now, we can get Mark in, and we'll do live. What we'll do is we'll promote it, and then tell people to get into the Discord, and which I'll put the Discord link in this description so that you guys know that we have a Discord. Which, by the way, you got to come up with like your little corner of the Discord, like. What you
I know.
want it to be
I've
called.
actually,
but
I have seriously. It's been one of those. I haven't even done like Snapchat. The last Snapchat I did was just against you. So
I haven't seen it yet either.
No, it was
Watch
just. And that was today.
That was it.
You know.
I need to watch that.
So yeah, I know. I just had a lot going on. I just so much going on.
Contest and bobbing for apples and a Ouija board. Oh, boom! Oh, explosion! MacGruber!
MacGruber.
Okay, so we're talking about MacGruber. Anyway,
So like we were talking about. So we are going to have Mark back on. What we're hoping for.
yeah, and
is
he
that
did say it's just it's a matter of time.
a matter of getting it scheduled.
He's organizing his towels.
Well, yeah, right. Mark is like a very organized dude. Like we were talking in between episodes. Like he's got to be like his towels are color coordinated and size coordinated.
It's
and room coordinated. Like these towels are for bathroom. These towels are for kitchen use.
he's
like
got all the
everything
suits
is
lined up. And,
yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Like,
Mark. So I was telling you that. So Mark, he does jujitsu, and when he would come to my class, he always calls me sensei, and
which
like,
is not really too much of a thing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's like professor.
It's
maybe.
really not. But he's just so professional. He's extremely quiet. Like, so when he was on the podcast, I was like, dude, this guy's got chops, man. He's hilarious.
He was great. He was.
I mean, what's not great about a guy
Right
who
in
makes
it.
fun of the underpaid producer?
We threw him right into the fray,
Oh.
and he caught on real quick that we make fun of the underpaid producer.
Real quick. And so, so then we just were like, well, you just know that his house is like just this immaculate thing. Like,
Oh, it's completely speck free.
Liz, I noticed there's a.
I could have sworn the coasters were on the east side of the kitchen when I left home.
Because the sun is out. On a cloudy day, that might be a little different, Liz, right? Isn't that the way it would normally
I mean,
be?
it's not a big deal, but clearly, this is a violation of how we discussed setting up the kitchen.
Of how I discussed putting up the kitchen. So
I thought I was really clear about where things went. I'm not mad.
I've already spent my time in the closet thinking
I'm
about
just
it.
disappointed. So we're gonna get Mark back on.
Oh my God, I hope so.
And
So then he can make fun of us for making
He
fun
can
of
make
him.
fun of us for making fun of him, and we will promote it enough that we can open up the Discord to
Real questions, people
live while
Yeah.
we're recording, at least not streaming it live, but in the moment you can actually ask him questions and get answers.
And once again,
And the focus is going to be for obviously like that first responder community, police, fire, EMS, all those
Yeah.
people that kind of like live with this issue, advice and questions about getting in
'cause we
shape and how
always
to
have
eat and
that
how to
issue.
take care of our bodies.
Yeah.
So
How do I eat? When am I supposed to eat? Blah blah blah. All these things. Working midnights. Is very tough on how when to eat. So again, it doesn't cost anything to go to Upper Echelon Fitness on Facebook. Like his page, he puts out these like really cool little articles
how
and
about
things
that?
that he writes.
We
Really
usually
good
we
stuff.
usually get about 4,000 listens to our podcast. If every person that listened went to Upper Echelon Fitness and
Yeah.
liked this Facebook page, he'd get a big kick out of that.
And not
Just go
just
like
that,
his page, man.
Yeah, just go like his page. And again, he doesn't overdo like the things that he says. He'll
Yeah, no.
a couple things, and like every once in a while he'll like do like hey, this is how well how well this person's done, and it's just I don't know, man. He's good stuff.
genuine
man.
guy.
He is a very genuine guy, and weirdly enough, a bigger nerd than I thought regarding fitness. Like this guy reads books and everything. I'm like,
he reads journals.
I'm like, I'm too lazy for that. All that stuff. Okay, so yeah,
You're
go
too busy
like his
writing
page.
your book.
Upper Echelon Fitness. Yes, I have been.
When is this going to be ready, man?
dude? I know, right?
I know, I'm ready.
Well,
How come I don't have a preview copy?
I actually have a because it's not even close to being ready. Well, I haven't had it edited. Remember?
Yeah, I know, but I could read the unedited version.
Would you really?
Why not?
I didn't know you read fantasy.
I fantasize about you. Why wouldn't I read your books?
Well, why haven't I sent it then?
I'm going to share the PDF with the world.
With the world.
No one's going to buy your book. Because they'll already have
I
it.
already have it. Every part of it.
Every part of it.
Yeah, no, I haven't had it edited yet, so I'm
Get it done,
I
Dave.
will, believe me. And the artist actually sent me just a real quick one of the 3 sketches he wants to do. So I think it's going to be good stuff, man. I'm looking
Sweet.
forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Get the shit done.
Nice. All right, guys, if you're listening and you have not yet subscribed on iTunes, do that, or SoundCloud. And I'm actually going to look into, people keep saying like Google Play or Stitcher or other I'm going to
Google
look
Play, yeah,
into
I
other
imagine.
platforms. Because when we record it, basically SoundCloud hosts it. Mm-hmm. So there's like a link, a code. If I can put that in more than just iTunes
Yeah.
and SoundCloud, I will.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't done it.
Yeah. Well, you're lazy.
No, we went back to the whole lazy.
yeah, yeah. This is where we come right
I don't
back
do
to my
anything all day.
laziness.
Yeah.
So, well, what else do we want to talk about? Fitness.
Moving a mountain. How
Yeah.
long have we been going?
56 minutes.
Oh man! Wow. We're awesome.
Well, MacGruber ate up a lot of time. I'm going to be honest.
Deservedly so.
That's like a full episode right
yeah,
there.
deservedly so.
MacGruber. That's
Oh my
what
God.
we're going to call this. Jimmy Dean.
Yeah, there was like 5 minutes of the actual topic,
Jimmy,
but
what's we got to name this thing.
oh
Jimmy,
yeah, Jimmy Dean sausage.
Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean dies watching MacGruber. I don't even know.
I don't even know where to begin or end with that.
I don't know what's going on.
But hey, ladies and gentlemen, guys,
Take care of yourselves.
Please take care of yourselves. If you don't know how to take care of yourself,
We're gonna get
talk
Mark back
to
on.
somebody. And again,
Come do jujitsu. I don't know.
and if you're in administration in a position to actually make a difference,
Yes.
in the
This is a
comfort
big
of
one.
your officers,
A big one.
Please do so.
Let them have exterior vests. You morons.
Yeah.
No offense.
I know one of our neighboring jurisdictions put together a panel that actually brought it to the chief regarding certain things that they have regarding uniform, regarding the external vest, or other things.
I
And
wonder how people
it
would
plays
respond.
out really well.
Now, have you ever seen on Facebook Officer Baker? This black dude from Kentucky.
No, why does he gotta be black? I don't
He
see
doesn't
color.
have to be, but he was
I don't-
born that way.
I'm offended.
I'm leaving now. This is offensive. His department
Is that
has,
the guy who wears the external vest all the time? He has pretty freaking hilarious.
Yeah, but he wears like
I
these
just know him
khaki
as
pants.
the black guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Me too.
Yeah,
obviously.
So I didn't know he had a name.
He wears the khaki pants.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you like my sweater? Sadie Hawkins stands in my khaki pants. Nothing better, baby. Do you like my sweater?
I don't even know what
it's
that
a
is.
song.
Now you're scaring me.
It's a song,
Is it?
but I don't remember who it's by.
Well, and that's another thing too. Is
it just
you
popped
can
into
look
my
very
head.
professional. Like those.
That's what
that
I'm saying.
stuff
Like you have a
looks
polo
nice.
and an exterior vest
Yeah.
and khakis. I think the citizens would like that better than the old school uniform at this point in culture. I do.
I think you're actually right because it looks a little less intimidating.
yeah.
It just looks professional. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a business casual. It's
Did you find that song
cop
yet?
casual. Find it or I'll kill you.
think
No,
it's-
I don't mean that. I don't mean it. Yeah, I will kill you.
I think
though.
it's called Sadie Hawkins dance.
I'll murder you in your sleep.
Whoa, there's a lot of fuzz going on in the headphones there.
That was after I said what I said too. Who sings it? God, it sounds like a Blink 182 song. doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of. It was when that was popular, that genre.
Reliant K.
Reliant K.
Reliant K. Yeah.
I mean,
Reliant.
He said
Reliant.
brilliant.
shouldn't
He
isn't
said
there
brilliant.
supposed to be an A there?
Reliant.
Reliant K. Yeah, is what it
Reliant
is.
K.
I thought there was supposed to be an A. It's E.
Yeah, Reliant
Reliant.
K. Oh, did he say Reliant?
Reliant. Maybe it is.
What a nerd.
Reliance.
Yeah, Reliant is RELIANT.
It's Reliant K. That's
It's
all I know.
Reliant, yeah.
But anyway, tomato.
He's like, but that's not how it's spelled.
Reliant.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
it's-
know. We know.
Yep, I'm right.
You're right. Of course you are. You're the underpaid producer.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
give it.
Well, until next time, it's been a pleasure.
Take care of yourselves. Or not.
Or don't.
Yeah. It's just my life you're,
Whatever.
killing.
We just might need you for backup and you're not there. I mean, what's the harm in that?
Drag me out of a fire
Yeah.
and stuff.
Pick me up when I'm unconscious. If you can.
After eating too much food.
After your flaming hot Cheetos, you fat turd.
You butthole.
Floppy wiener.
Go watch MacGruber, you floppy wiener.
You Jimmy Dean.
Sausaging
You
wives.
ding-a-ling. Your face is a sausage.
Jimmy Dean.